Samsung is hard at work refining the highly anticipated One UI 7 interface, and excitement is building as Galaxy users eagerly await the beta program. Recent reports confirm that Samsung plans to roll out the One UI 7 beta by the end of this year, with the final release pushed to early next year, likely coinciding with Samsung's Unpacked event. A new report from ET News reveals that Samsung is taking its time to polish the software, ensuring a smooth and bug-free experience. The beta program is expected to last longer than usual, as Samsung focuses on delivering a refined and stable user interface. Sources from ET News emphasize that Samsung is conducting rigorous internal tests to enhance both the stability and completeness of One UI 7. At SDC 24, Samsung briefly teased some of these upcoming changes, hinting at a fresh, modern design with revamped elements that will bring a completely new feel to Galaxy devices. Samsung's approach reflects a wise strategy. Delaying the rollout is far better than releasing buggy software that could ruin the user experience. A refined design requires time for additional testing, and Samsung is committed to delivering a flawless interface. While the wait might feel long, it's clear the tech giant is determined to give Galaxy users a top-tier experience without compromise. On the other side of the smartphone world, Apple is gearing up to introduce artificial intelligence capabilities across its devices, with a full deployment of Apple Intelligence expected early next year. Partnering with OpenAI, Apple is aiming to infuse iPhones with cutting-edge artificial intelligence features, a move that will undoubtedly stir competition. But Samsung is ready for the challenge, with Galaxy Artificial Intelligence already boasting a wide array of impressive features. Samsung seems poised to go head-to-head with Apple's AI advancements. This battle of innovation adds even more anticipation to the release of One UI 7, as Samsung prepares to raise the bar once again. As the countdown to the beta begins, Galaxy fans can look forward to a transformative experience, knowing Samsung is going all in to ensure One UI 7 is worth the wait. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section. The One UI 7.0 beta program will be open to both developers and regular users, as initially anticipated. However, some Samsung fans expressed concern when, after the first official teaser at the Samsung Developer Conference SDC 24 last week, the company only confirmed the beta for developers. However, that's not the case. A moderator on Samsung US community forums has confirmed that the public will indeed have access to the One UI 7.0 beta program. While this news isn't surprising, it should help alleviate any lingering concerns among fans. Unfortunately, the One UI 7.0 beta testing might not start anytime soon for either developers or regular users. When we asked Samsung for more information, they only mentioned that they would share further details later this year. The delay is likely because Samsung doesn't plan to release the stable version of the new software for current devices until after the Galaxy S25 series is launched, which is expected early next year. The One UI 7.0 beta program is already 2 months behind compared to the rollout of the One UI 6.0 and 5.0 betas. However, Samsung has a valid reason for the delay. One UI 7.0 is introducing a huge redesign, possibly the biggest overhaul since the original release of One UI. This makes public beta testing for the upcoming One UI version especially crucial. User feedback is valuable, even for smaller updates, so it would be unwise for Samsung to skip public beta testing for what is likely the biggest update to One UI in years. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section.